Good evening. With the latest from the Dove Newsroom, I'm Demi DeSoto. Thank you for joining us. The fighting in Aleppo continues after the shooting death of the Russian ambassador to Turkey. Syrian TV says a bomb went off in western Aleppo where dozens were gathered for a Christmas tree lighting event. No injuries were reported from the bomb intended to intimidate Christians. It went off in a square in a government-controlled western part of Aleppo. Citizens were hoping for a peaceful moment under a semi-ceasefire, but daily life in Aleppo brings no solace. The investigation continues into a fireworks explosion in Mexico. Mexican authorities have not yet said what may have caused the explosion at a fireworks market that now has killed at least 30 people and injured another 72. The market in Mexico's state, San Pablito, is bustling with shoppers this time of year with a powerful chain reaction explosion ripped through some of the stalls, and some of the injured have been burned over 90% of their bodies. Well, the winter holiday can be festive and dangerous for house fires if you're not careful. Christmas time is a great time for Christmas trees and presents, but as the 12 days of Christmas linger, trees dry out and they become fire hazards. Jackson County Fire District 3 is conducting fire training with students and providing information for the public on the added risks with Christmas trees that dry up, lose their needles, and can be dangerous. Fire District number 3 student training Jordan Bates talks about what he learned from this exercise.
So as a fire student, what I learned here today was to choose a good tree from the get-go. So don't choose a tree when you're going to the tree yard or to go cut it. Don't choose one where the needles are falling off, where it's dry already and kind of dying. Make sure you water it every day. We saw a tree that was watered and it still burned very well. And so it doesn't really matter whether it's watered well or dry, it's going to burn.
Bates does say that the readings on his meter showed that the Christmas tree fire temperatures can reach up to 1,200 degrees, as you see here on the monitor. And you look back, and that's just from a tiny little bit of fire that was inside that containment place there. Degrees within 1 minute in time, this can flare up. And he cautions not to have your tree near fireplaces, candles, electrical outlets, and try to keep a 3-foot barrier around the tree from fire hazards. All right, let's take a look at our regional weather forecast. As we do, we'll start off in Northern California. We'll see a low of 21 tonight, some clouds kind of hanging around as we move into tomorrow, a high of 44 degrees and then dropping down just above freezing. We'll see a snow rain mix as we head into the weekend for Northern California with a high of 41 on Friday. And for the Klamath Basin, very chilly tonight, only 18 degrees. We'll see some clouds there continuing on to the next day, 38 for a high, and then another snow rain mix comes back in the picture on Friday with a high during the day of only 37 degrees. For the Oregon coast, some clouds and then some rain, and temperatures will kind of get up into the 40s on Thursday night, but then up into the 50s daytime and back down to 45 Friday, but rain throughout the weekend. For the central Oregon area, very cold tonight, clear skies pretty much, 18 degrees, 27 tomorrow night, going to get up to 38 with a little bit of sunshine, and then some snow for the weekend, so Mount Bachelor should be the place to be. Portland metro area looking for some cool temperatures tonight and a slight chance of rain. Rain continues over the period. Thursday and Friday, highs only in the low to mid 40s. And for the Rogue Valley with southern Oregon, we'll see some sunshine coming into the picture and then more rain by Friday and a high of 42. And that's a look at the latest news from the Dove Newsroom. Join us for every weekday morning for Mornings on the Dove. It all starts right here at 6 a.m. on the Dove TV.